You're right.
Did it want to do the camera? Okay, Pete, we're here live with Garachnids. But I'm just going to take this off. We've had more than a couple of issues getting this done. Again, thanks in no part to YouTube. Let me just get my phone, Ange, thanks. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't move up. Okay, let me just get ready on here. Yeah, once again, welcome to Garachnids live stream. This is Tom. You've probably met him before on one of my videos. My lovely wife has luckily jumped behind the camera because otherwise we would have been stuck. I've tried to go live on my phone, and once again, YouTube are throwing the spanner in the works to look like I'm not illegible. This is just getting crazy now with this live streaming. So I'm having to do it with a big tablet, so my sound's going to get tired very fast. To do that, just rest on there, okay? Right, so if you want to start sending your questions through for me and Tom, we're quite happy to answer them or anything you want to know. I'm just logging onto my account now to see if anything comes through. Let's have a look. There we go, Tom. Okay, so let me talk about first what's happening. So this live feed now is what I promised were going to happen last Friday, and unfortunately, like I said before, YouTube have thrown these banners in now twice and stopped me from doing this, being able to come out to your live. It's been absolutely appalling, really. So bear with this. This is my first time, and obviously I'm going to drag up with things to say. I know I spoke with Peter Webster at the last time we went to a show at Halifax, and he said he struggled with these. Just to make things more difficult, my dog's trying to dig up her bed. So, pan round and show everybody because she's an absolute loony. She's over here, Angela. She'd left the bed. It was about an hour ago.
It's not easy to do this.
I know, don't worry.
Because I'm looking at you, but you're opposite on this screen.
Yeah, don't worry. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I've got my lovely royal python around my neck. This is the female. She's the biggest of the two I've got.
Yeah, well, this is a nice necklace. And someone.
Did you want to wear this for a bit?
No, I wanted to hold it, not be a necklace, no.
Oh, we just had a message. Thanks, Robert, for that. Yeah, it's very good. I'm glad you managed to set up the live stream. Nice necklace. Thank you, mate. It's we've managed to cobble together this, to be fair, because I mean, I know I've spoken with a few YouTubers when I had my issues last time, and it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, idea what I wanted to do was use the piece of equipment that Angela's using to be able to read your comments and live stream from my phone, but it says I'm not eligible for it. I mean, what the hell? Get a grip, YouTube. Come on, get it sorted. It's about time you supported the communities out there, not hindered them. Anyway, that's my rant over for tonight. So, anyway, what are you doing with it?
Trying to move it so I can sit down.
Oh dear, I've got some more cows at the side of me as well. Oh no, it's a dog. Yeah, so this is a normal day in my life, surrounded by animals.
Got another message.
Oh, we've got another message off. Wait, let's have a look. Oh, hi, you Crabble Crab. You're not late at all. Don't worry about that. It's lovely to hear from you. Oh dear, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Just while we're waiting for a few more questions to come in, I brought a few things down here, and I thought I might just run through them with you. In fact, I might get my lovely sister there. Do you want to hold the leopard gecko, or do you want to hold this one?
Oh,
You want the leopard gecko. So yeah, you've seen this little guy before. He don't live in this, by the way. This is just tonight. What's wrong?
Can I have a chair to sit on?
Of course you can, yeah. Right, just bear with me one moment. I'm just going to rescue my wife from this. It's quite a big tablet we've got, unfortunately, so it's quite heavy. let me just get this chair for my lovely wife. And I'll move that out of your way because we don't need that anymore, do we? There you go. How comfortable for you?
It will be.
I just moved your phone to it. Oh, another.
Have we got another message? Let's have a look then. So,
Robert Giles again.
Robert Giles. I don't know why YouTube people's way. I thought they encourage more of us smaller channels to get their content out there. Do you have any other geckos? Yeah, Robert, you're absolutely spot on there. Like I said before in my videos, I'm not a YouTube expert. So some of the littlest chores, you know, some of the littlest things in trying to get video out, I struggle with. The live feed has been an absolute nightmare. Just, I don't understand what there is between going out live and putting a video out there. It's just so different, and it's hard work. It really is. Your answer to your gecko question at the moment, I've only got this little guy, this little leopard gecko that I'm going to show in a moment. I am open to get others and diversify. I'd love to get what do they call them? Let me think. Live streaming. It fries your brain. Right, let me just get this gecko out for you. Cresty, that's the one I was thinking of. I'd like to start. I'd like to get a couple of them if I could. Right then, should we take the lid off the mouth as well, aren't we? Oops, it's a bit of a blank one, eh? Right then, stew pot. Stew pot. I keep saying that. That's my brother. Sorry, Tom. Here we go then. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Right, you need to be careful with doggies because they're looking a bit keen. Okay, away. Go away. Go on. Go to your bed. You alright with him?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Just make sure you hold him safe, that's it. Just make sure you got a hand in front of him in case he does make a jump. Oh, tell you, live feeds are rather stressful. I don't know how people do these everyone. I know exactly what you meant now, Peter. Whoa. Right, let me just get this this snake out from my neck. I'm starting to lose consciousness. Oh, there we go.
I've got
kid.
another message.
Oh, we've got another message, have we? Oh, that's lovely.
No, Willie, no.
Keep it. Yeah, I don't think he geckos. I don't like their tails. Well, yeah. Oh, and Robert's wrote, he's got a Cresty and 3 Gaggle geckos. Lovely. Yeah, I know the Cresties are a bit prone for dropping the tails as well. So, Lily, come on. Scoot over. Come on, shall we
Swap.
Yeah, it's good. No, just slip him back in there for a moment because Liz is getting a bit keen, isn't she? Oh, it's like my animals in other frenzy, I tell you. And this is the new dog we've got. We haven't had her too long. She's a rescue dog. So she doesn't have any boundaries whatsoever. As you can see, she just doesn't care. It's a snake, Lily. It's liable to eat you.
Do you mind? That's my spot.
You're going to move over, Lily. I might sit down. Come on, then, kid. Oh, hug your belly. Hug your belly.
Another message from Robert.
Oh, I've got another message, have we? Lovely. Right, let me just get her settled. Oh, let's have a look.
Do you want me to upstairs?
Yeah, you can do. John told her. Just be careful with doggies again.
Okay.
Okay. You behave. You should know your man. Let's have a look.
No, Willie.
Yeah, Robert. Yeah, this one. I don't get to handle it as much as I'd like to do. That's why I like it when Tom comes over because he does love handling it. It just needs a little bit more handling. Once you've handled it for a few minutes, it's fine. But yeah, you can't have jump. I would normally have it over the table or something and handle it normally. But down there, it's quite soft. It actually landed in the dog's bedding, believe it or not. So it was quite safe. Oh dear. Right then. That's more. Yeah, I hope I'm not missing anybody's questions. But yeah, thank you very much for sending me these. It's lovely to have people asking questions, and that's what we wanted, really. You okay there?
Yeah, it's my first ever live stream.
Yeah, it's my first one as well. It's the
it?
first one for Garachnids.
Happy anniversary.
It's my first time as well. I do apologise for my terrible camera skills.
Oh, don't worry, you've rescued it tonight.
It's a bit wobbly.
Thanks to the brilliant YouTube.
Where's the
Oh,
snake?
does the live feed stopped? Or is it just me?
I have no idea.
No, we're all right. It's just my phone. Playing up.
Where's the snake gone?
It's okay. She's there.
No, Lily.
She's all right. She's settled now. Okay then. So just while we're showing some of the animals we've got, I just want to. I know you won't be able to pick them up, but these in here are the two David Bowie huntsman spiders that Peter Webster gave to me in Halifax. I'm just going to show you, Peter. I mean, I can't show you that close because I don't think you'll pick it up on this camera. It's quite a poor one, but they're growing like Billy O, mate. They're really doing well. In fact, I'm hoping to rehouse these shortly. So, yeah, thank you for those, mate. They're doing really well. Yeah, just keep questions coming in. If there's anything else you want to know, anything you want to see, let me know, and I'll. If it's not down here with me, I'll nip upstairs to get it. I think we're going to struggle to, unfortunately, to get Angela to. She's quite happy to agree to have a spider walk over, but seeing as she's had to jump in the last minute to be our camera woman, I don't think that's going to happen tonight. But we never know. Tom might do it.
What, hold the spider or take the camera?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take the camera.
Yeah, I thought you might, yeah.
Cheers.
All right, let's have a look. Oh, right. Anything else yet? No more questions yet. Let me just put this on here.
We've got a thumbs up though.
Oh, well, we've got thumbs up from
Crabble Cram, is it?
All right.
Robert again?
Thank you, Crabble.
Oh, you're all doing great.
I
for
think
your
we've got a
first
new
time.
message.
I was lucky enough to get some of those something from Peter too.
I think we've got a message.
Oh, thank you, Robert. That's really kind of you, mate. It's I'm not strange speaking publicly. I mean, last night we were doing a public ghost hunt, and I give a presentation when we actually start off. And I mean, if you are interested in the ghost side of things, I do run a site. Well, I run a team called the South Yorkshire Paranormal Society. We have got a YouTube video, and we've got Facebook, a website, and that type of thing. So yeah, I mean, check them out if you're interested in that type of thing as well. Helen,
Gary.
hi from Kevin. Met you at the Halifax show as you were the first in the queue. Oh yeah, hi there. Yeah, that's lovely to hear from you again. Are you struggling with a snake? Where's it gone? Come here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely to hear from you again. Then thank you for getting in touch. Cram again. It's
Cool name.
Melanie Etware, if that's easier. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a mouthful, to be honest with you. And it's nice to have put a name to their face. Thanks, Melanie. Oh, sorry, have I... Oh, my bad. Did I pronounce it wrong? Anyway, Melanie, I'll just say Melanie then. I'll get that right, shall I? Robert, what you put? I'll look that up later on. I'm quite in. Oh, into the paranormal. Oh, nice one, Robert. Yeah. Give us a look up because we're doing quite well at the moment. It just all right then, kid. I don't know if it's warm where you are in England, but oh wow, or in Germany for that matter. But it's absolutely red hot tonight. This is why I've been able to bring these guys downstairs. I wouldn't have normally done that, but it's a good what. I'm just looking at the temperature behind my wife now, and it's looking like it's about 24 in here, which is incredible. There's no heating on, it's just heating. It's been a really warm day today. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the Easter break, and we've had some fantastic weather.
Yeah, we have.
It's been a bit of a sweat in the old invertarium. Yeah.
Definitely.
Things are still going ahead as well. We're still moving stuff to the loft. The worst thing happened when I did check finally. I took the courage to check to see if the insulation was there behind the rafters. There wasn't on, so my wife and I went out this weekend and we've got the stuff to insulate it. So as soon as that's done now, I can get everything up there and we'll do a big launch of the new invertarium. And before I forget as well, I didn't realise until now that Peter Webster had already called his place the invertarium. I want to say, I'm busy here.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realise that Peter had called us the invertarium. So Peter, if you are listening, I'm really sorry, mate. It wasn't copied. I've just obviously come up with the same name as you. So hopefully, I hope you don't mind sharing that name with me.
It'll be the loft soon.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. Oh, the Garachnids. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Right, let's try and catch up on some messages then. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, Melanie. You know about the German autocorrect. I thought it was me pronouncing it wrong. Robert, right, it's been a beautiful day down here. I'm from Bedford, sorry. Do you know, my eyes are getting terrible. I think it must be my age. Bedford, oh, lovely. Yeah, I think it's generally been warm all over the UK today. It's been beautiful. I mean, this is warm than what it's been in my inventarium for the last few days. It's incredible. Right then, shall we do next? Shall we have a look at a spider? Yeah. You gonna hold one?
No.
I never know. Right then, do you want to hold this little girl again? You okay with that?
Yeah.
You sure? Got supported?
Yeah.
That's it.
Going away.
What about Pearl?
Oh yeah. Should we get Pearl out? In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll get hold of Pearl and we'll do a swap, okay? Because I don't want them getting too close to each other. Obviously, I don't want any problems. Let me just open this up.
This is Pearl. This is Pearl.
This is Pearl.
Pearl's a singer.
Pearl isn't a singer. Pearl's a snake.
She likes going.
She's having a little hit. Okay then, people. So you've met this little girl before. She's called Pearl. My wife that named her. I don't know if you can just see her there.
No, because I can't get angle right. It's me.
Yeah, you went the wrong way again. Just think about when I don't look through the lens.
My arms are aching.
Let's have a look. No, I'm trying to hold it out and keep moving it.
No, keep it there. There, perfect.
Is that it? Perfect, is it?
Yeah.
If my live stream stopped on my phone, so it's hard to tell.
It's because you flipped on the screen as well. So it makes it really
Can
hard.
you see her? You're picking her up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has now been our hog nose, and she's absolutely beautiful, as you can tell. Really, really stunning snake.
This one likes to get away.
And I mean, I've said this and I'll keep plugging them, but they are fantastic guys down at the Durham Valley Pet Store. I mean, if you're ever like passing by, I do work on Sundays there, I help out there on Sundays. So it'd be lovely to meet any of you if you're passing by. You want to hold Pearl?
Yeah, I'll hold them.
Let's do a swap. Then let me get this one out of the way first. That's it. Have you got it?
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep it nice and that's it. She's lovely, isn't she?
Yeah. Notice how in it you told me that her nose is flat because she's been leaning against the glass.
No, that's not her. No, they're not natural. So I call them hog noses.
Oh.
Because she's they're not right good at gripping on our snakes. That's it.
Eddie's on.
Is he?
Yeah. Sorry, he's late.
Oh, no worries, Eddie. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Lovely to see you.
You're not that late. No,
Oh, hear from you, I should say. Not see you. She's playing dead. Cat, you need to really support her.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hurt her otherwise. That's it. Tell you what, we'll bob her back for now.
Yeah.
Because they're all active because, as I say, it's so warm down here.
Mm.
There you go, kid. You go back in there for a moment. That's it. Oh, let me have a quick drink. I can't believe how warm it is.
Yeah.
Could do some whiskey in this cup. Right then, let's have a quick check, see if there's anyone come through. Oh, we've got a message on this.
Oh, thank you for watching the video.
Yeah, we've had a comment saying that it was lovely to see Tom feeding the animals with you. It is, I mean, as I've said already, this is my nephew, and he's really into the animals like I am. And it's going to be the next generation, hopefully, of people like us out there in the community that's going to be keeping these type of things. So I really want to encourage what he does. Will you two behave? Dogs. I mean, Tom Moran has this problem with these dogs as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a look what else is put. All right. Eddie, my mate, him and his partner have just had a baby, and he's actually watching with Willow, who's his baby. So that's lovely, Eddie.
Oh, they can see reflection in
oh dear, do you know what?
Camera thing.
Chasing
You
lights.
two, do you want to behave for a moment, please?
What can you see? Lights,
It's like a circus in here.
You're not kidding, are you?
God, no way. This is the best.
I can cope with exotic pets, but dogs just do me nothing. Lily, okay, come on, behave yourselves now.
Stop attacking me.
Come on, get down.
Ow.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Let me think. What else can we discuss for the moment? Well, a few more questions coming. Oh, sorry about that sneeze. That one, my dog. Yeah, what we're also going to do as well, while Tom's here, for those, I mean, I've had comment already. We're going to try and get another feeding video in as well, and I'll get Tom to do that feeding again.
Yeah.
We did try and feed a couple today, and
You're hungry?
well, there were a couple. Weren't there?
Yeah.
There was one spy that made him laugh because I asked him to feed the category geniculata, and as you probably all know, they just gammets out there. And Tom had put the word thing, and he jumped for it. And I don't know who jumped higher, the tarantula or Tom.
Because
it was quite funny.
I didn't drop it. I put the tweezers in the cage
Yeah,
and
that's right,
put
yeah.
it down.
She jumped and grabbed it off you,
She jumped onto the tweezers and it made me flee. It was crazy.
We've got a message from Robert.
Oh, let's have a look. To keep your snakes. Right, yeah, Robert, what I do is I have a heated room. So I have it constantly in sort of like, it's about, I like to fluctuate, to be honest with you. I don't like to stay at the same temperature. So on an evening, I'll obviously drop it. And then on the morning, it allow it to get warmer again. But I keep it about 24, 25-ish. It can vary either side to that as well. I try and, as much as I can, I try to give them a variation so it's not just one temperature all day. That's great for that background warmth. But then if they need any extra heat, like infrared lights on an evening, heat mats, basking lamps as well, I do provide them as well. But generally, it's a heated room thing. So anything like the heat lamps and that, they're all thermostat controlled, obviously, but they're not on for long. Many schools have thought now you should keep them in. I know for a fact that your basics are a heat mat on the outside of the vivarium. A lot of people make the mistake of putting on the inside and you can get bird snakes with that. The basking lamp if they're a daytime type of snake, and if not, just a standard infrared lamp's fine. Anything else yet? No, that's all we've got to end the questions for now.
Yeah. So should we do something else?
What would you like to do?
Watch Auntie Angela put a slider on her arm?
She can, she's busy filming.
I can
She
take
stepped
that
in to
job.
rescue us tonight.
And I can step in.
Okay. We need to see us on this, not rule for dogs.
You've not watched this yet.
So anyway, I can see it on here. Right, okay. Let me think now. What can we just... Let's have a little filler. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what I'll show you. I don't know if you remember in one of my last videos, I showed you it was the rehousing of the northern inverts.
Oh, no.
All right. Yeah, but we showed you the rehousing of the inverts from the northern invert show, sorry. And I don't know if you remember, but the Cantascuria, the big one I bought, was getting ready to shed. And she actually shed, and I showed you the shed from it. I just thought I'd show you now what she looks like now. Pack it in, you two.
I think
Lily.
it's like reflecting.
You don't want to stick your nose in here, trust me. Right, okay. So I'm just going to show you now. I don't know if my wife will be able to pan the camera.
I don't know where camera is.
Now. Okay, so I'm going to try and hold it towards my wife.
Just
If you
lift it
just
up a
bend it
bit.
down, Ange.
Up a bit.
Can we see it? So you can judge. I mean, I've got big hands. As you can see there, compared to my aunt, she's a big girl, a very big girl. And she's looking absolutely beautiful now.
Melanie's put huge.
Yeah, she is. I don't know, in fact, tell you what I'll do. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, I've got 10.5-inch span hands, I've got huge hands. And if you look at her compared to my hand there, she's big. She's a big girl. But I sort of like the colours are really coming through well. I mean, as well, she's an absolutely wonderful looking tarantula. Really, really proud of her.
Oh, that purple one.
Yeah, that was nice, isn't it? That species Macala, isn't it? That's a nice tarantula as well. Right then. Got any? Wow, she's an impressive side of so. Oh, thank you for that, Robert. Brilliant. Thanks, Melanie, as well. Yeah, she is huge. It's hard sometimes when you're showing things on YouTube and that to try and get that aspect of how actually large they are. Because you can only see them as big as we can tell you what they'll give them. And yeah, it's she's really doing well at the moment. She's eating well, she's shed well, and hopefully, I mean, I've got 2 juvenile males, and I'm hoping the next shed or 2 they'll hook out and become mature, and then we can try and breed them. Just actually, that's something, Andy, that you would have liked to talk to. I didn't film it, and I don't know why, but we bred, thanks to a friend of mine who lent me his male. Again, not a spider that everybody's bothered about, but Brachypelma albopilosum, but it was a Nicaraguan one, and we bred 2 females this week, and it was really successful. Both females accepted him. There was no struggle, no fighting, no trying to lunge and grab the male. Both were absolutely spot on perfect. So fingers crossed, if he's done his job properly, we'll be having plenty of babies. So if that happens and we do get plenty of spiderlings, I'll be running some competitions and things and some giveaways. So keep tuned for that in any case. So we'll see what happens with that. So you are into breeding. Sounds great. Yeah, mate. Well, to be honest with you, Melanie, a lot of what I started with, when I started, as you probably know, I started this because I had a real fear of spiders. And the majority of spiders I got were slings. And my idea, the way I dealt with it in my head were, if I buy them as small spiders, I'm not going to get that shock of seeing something huge staring at me. Nowadays, obviously, I love them. I love them whatever size they are. But back then, I preferred the slings. We did get one that was a small juvenile, and even that seemed huge to me. But this is why now that a lot of what I've got is sadly said juveniles come. Well, the past the sling stage along, the young juveniles heading like they can't scurry us. But it's just now waiting for them to reach that magic stage where they're either sadly going to be males or females, and we can start breeding and things. I do tend to get, and I'll try to get multiples of each tarantula, each species, so that with the hopefully prospect of being able to breed. And I do try and get those multiples from different breeders, etc. So we're not getting a mucky gene pool. We're not interbreeding, that type of thing, which I'm also conscious about. So yeah, let's have a look.
What are we gonna do?
So Robert's put, my biggest tarantula is a 5-inch Phoebopus murinus. Not huge, but she's stunning. I totally agree with you there, Robert. That's one of mine and Angela's favourite to look at. The skeleton tarantulas are beautiful. We've got one out with recent, well, picked up at Northern Inverts. And we have one other from that gene, an absolutely incredible family. I mean, I know they can be, they're known to be honorary and stuff like that, but both my spiders are quite laid. I'd even go as far to say laid back. They're no more of a challenge than the Brachypelma. I'm sure, I know people say that when the molt that can change personalities. And I've seen that. The Pelma Simani, that she came, again, I mentioned on one of my videos where she was just crazy. She'd run around every time you open the top of her enclosure. She just went absolutely mental. But she's since shed and she's a completely different spider. So, I mean, hopefully these two will stay relatively calm. They're both juveniles, they're not adults yet, but both absolutely stunning specimens. And hopefully I'll be featuring in some of my later videos in any case.
What are we going to do with these spiders then?
What, sir?
What are we going to do with the spiders?
We'll show people, aren't we, eventually?
You want 12 one, Tom? I think Tom wants 12 one, don't you?
No.
What, sorry?
No.
I thought Tommy wanted 12-1.
No.
Edie's put, do you think you will breed your snakes? Well, Edie, this one here, this female python, she's with a male at the moment. Both doing really well. They have shown some interest. We have seen them slither up a branch together, which looked like they were trying to breed, but up to now, I have no eggs or anything like that, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. I might try splitting them up and bring them back together again. I do have a breeding pair of corn snakes, and this little lady back there, sorry,
I do apologise, I'm just moving my hands.
Oh, yeah, the hognose, we've got the albino hognose, that's a confirmed female, and I do have a confirmed male upstairs, but he's the normal Western hognose colour, so I'm hoping to breed them together and see what we get. I don't know what they'll throw, but this is how you get your different morphs as well, so we'll just see what happens with that. I think that's it. We've got 10 questions now, haven't we? So yeah, I know a lot of spiders I keep. The videos I've done, I've told you about one that I really love, and that was the Aphonopelma calcodi. He's a desert blonde. And I find it incredible that sometimes in this country we seem to struggle to get hold of them. You watch some of the programs, especially American ones, and they're like 10 a penny. I mean, the people that live in the right places on the edge of Sonoran Desert, they're more common than flies. It's incredible, and yet we struggle to get them. I managed to get one this year. Probably, if you watch my videos, you'll have seen it recently. And this little girl is one of my favourites. I mean, she's just feeding. So this is one of them we tried feeding, wasn't it, earlier? She's absolutely lovely. So I'm going to get my wife to struggle again to show you. But this little, this is a girl. This is a confirmed female.
Oh, buffering.
Yeah, I've seen it. Is it still buffering?
Not on here. Oh, but apparently it must be going out.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a confirmed female spider as well. And I think she's getting to a point now where she needs a shed. Her colours are becoming a bit duller. But again, she's still eating at the moment. I don't know if you can.
Oh God!
Is that? Can you just see her there?
Have you got it? Yeah.
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 There we go. A bit more difficult than I thought, this, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the screen is flipped on here. You're sat opposite to what?
But yeah,
really.
I just want to
awkward.
reiterate at this point. If it wasn't my wife stepping in with this tablet, we would have had no live stream yet again. Yeah, not happy with YouTube at all. I know I keep harping on about it, but I'm just not happy with them at all. To make the live streams as difficult as possible. And I thought I'd get it all sorted, and then went to do it on my phone, and not eligible. Anyway, I keep going back to that, and I shouldn't. It's not about that tonight. It's about the animals and getting to talk to you like out there, which I just put buffering. So we must have had it. I don't know why it's done that. Is it still? Are we still buffering again now? Because my
I don't know. It's not buffered on here at all, right. So I couldn't tell you.
Another quick drink. It's 5 minutes.
Yeah. I've already finished mine.
Okay, so how long are we into it now? Oh, we're not doing bad. 35 minutes. What we'll try and do, we'll try and go on another. She's doing my head in at the moment. Lily. Yeah, one of the things we've done in the past, both my dogs are rescue dogs. Loki's a little dog. You've seen him before in the videos. Yeah, she's done no training, obviously, nothing like that. So every day is a bit of an uphill struggle with it. She's just trashes the house. So it's a bit of work to be fair, but I'm sure in time she'll end up like the other dog we've got. So that's just a bit of an explanation. We like to give a dog a home that doesn't have a home rather than, buy one. Lily.
Oops.
You silly girl, you're going to knock everything over, aren't you? Should be well be able, like you, shouldn't you, okay? Yeah, dear. Right, if we get them on. Yeah. So, yeah, I know it's a live feed, and like I say, I'm learning as well. And I think this stays as a video on, obviously, on the Garachnids, doesn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, if you do like it, give us a thumbs up, will you? Please give us some comments. And if you want to suggest things as well, we could do for next time we do a live feed, Possibly the dogs out of the room. That might be a good one. So yeah, please leave some suggestions in that, because that's what really helps. I think the next thing really that's going to be on the horizon is mobile. Enjoy that. I think that's about it. We've got coming up at the moment. So, and I'll keep one of the things I've met for a while is the British spiders, and I know for the fact that it's coming up to the time now. I've had a quick look around the garden today. There's a few spiders starting to appear, so I'll try and get that underway as well. I did have a couple of in between the next one, so what I'm hoping to do is release them as a series. And hopefully they should be out soon. So where's she going now? Oh, she's there. She's wrapping around me. Come on, little girl. Oh, any more questions? Let's have a look. No. Oh, here we go. Hi, are you going to the next show at Doncaster in June? Yeah, I'm hoping to. Fingers crossed. I do enjoy the Doncaster ones. The first one I ever went to was at Doncaster, and I really enjoyed it. It's the one where they have the reptiles and the bugs, so it's always a good one to go to. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be there.
I just keep sending us messages what to do. That's the way the video
Come on,
goes.
you little girl. What are you doing, hey? You're getting all nice and warm, aren't you? Hey. This is another thing I'm again with all the snakes. Ball pythons, I really love. Keep your nose out. I really love the natural coloured ones. I think some of the morphs now are getting so, I don't know. You end up getting all these morphs, and then suddenly you think, oh, what's that beautiful snake in the corner? And it's the normal ball python. And I just prefer the natural colours. I think there's so much to them. They're absolutely. I mean, these are a brilliant beginner snake as well. I always recommend these. I mean, a lot of people go for the corn snakes, but as you're probably aware, if you do keep them, they can have their own problems. Not that they're aggressive, but they've got an excellent feeding response. And I know certainly when I go into mine, sometimes if you're not careful, they can actually strike at you. These, oops, sorry, little girl. These have never ever struck at me, not once. Neither the ball pythons, and I feel like I'm tempted fate now. So I hope it doesn't do it, but no, neither of them have done. They've both been fantastic snakes, to be fair. So yeah, I mean, if you're ever looking for a snake to start with, I would certainly consider the ball python. Not a big snake either. This is. She must be at least 3/4 grown now. They grow chunky rather than long. And I do like that snake. That's something, again, that appeals to me with the hog noses. Oh,
Got a message from Robert.
Oh, let's have a look. And stone white. People want to keep. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, Robert. Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. That's really well worded, is that? Because that's exactly how I feel. I mean, there is a place for moths, don't get me wrong. But I'm just one of the people who prefers to see the natural type. Sorry. We've got a dog that's decided to eat away inside of her bed, and she's now got stuck inside it. Oh, God. I get, honestly. Oh, really? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, okay, dear. See, look how brave she is as well. Right, so, Mrs. Lee, behind the camera. Next time we do a live feed, you're going to do the spider on your hand then?
I will,
You can do it now?
No, we can't. We can't do it now. It's not fair, really, is it? So, yeah, what we'll try and do, people, is I'm going to have to find some way of trying to get my tablet on the computer in a position where it can film us and we can see it while we can get Angela back on the sofa, because she missed out on this, sadly, and I'm really thankful to my wife for stepping in at last minute to do this, because she was hoping to be on the sofa with us and discussing some of the things that she likes about spiders and how she feels about them, and sadly she's not been able to do that. Let's have a look. No more questions up to now. Oh! Has she settled down now?
What's rocking the sofa?
We'll just hang on a few more minutes and see if any more question comes. What we on? Was it 5 to 8 already?
5 to 8.
Oh no, quarter to
10 to 9.
Quarter to 9. Oh, I tell you, it's been a long weekend this weekend. Oh dear. I'm still, in fact, I think what it is, I'm still recovering from the ghost hunting last night. It was quite an eventful night actually. So I think, what was it, 3 o'clock we got in this morning? You know about that, wasn't it? By the time we got to bed.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was early morning rather than late night. What's it said? Is there a snake you don't have in your collection you always wanted? Oh, that's a really good question, Robert. A snake that let me think. It's probably a few, to be honest with you. Let me have a think. That's a really good question. I do like. There is a few snakes I do like. Let me think. Oh God, you caught me in the hot there. Let me think, and I'll get back to you there. Because I mean, there is the good thing. Well, I'm saying the good thing. The bad thing about working in a pet shop and helping out with some friends is that as we get to see loads and loads of fantastic snakes, some beautiful snakes, and money being as it is, sadly, I'd love to be able to buy them all, but you can't. They're too dear. But I mean, obviously, you get what you pay for there. I mean, the price of the snakes there are very reasonable in any case. Dodging on cheap. I mean, they really do some good deals there. Oh, now then. See, I like the chunkier snakes, the shorter snakes. I don't know now. I've totally gone blank. I'll have to get back to you that way, Robert. I'll have to answer that in.
You've got a question from Adi and then another one from, I think it's Kevin that's under the name of Helen, I think.
All right. How are them spiders coming along? You said, can you get the size of dinner plates? Yeah, Adi, yeah, they're all doing well, matey. What you're talking about is the Goliath bird eaters, yeah. They're the Sturmy ones, Therophosa sturmy. They're still only quite young yet, Adi, to be fair. They're not much bigger than the palm of my hand. So technically, they're still spiderlings even at that size. And they will grow to probably fit quite snugly on a dinner plate with the legs outstretched. But they've got a bit of growing yet left to do, mate, and hopefully a lot of living. Fingers crossed, I've got 2 females because I'd be quite happy with that. I'm not even bothered about breeding them. I think just for the spiders to own, I think it's a privilege to own any spider, but to own something that's the biggest in the world is an added bonus, an added honour, really. Something I've said about my animals right from the word go. I don't expect to own them. I don't think, well, they're mine now. Let's make it an honour to own these animals. Excuse me. Every animal that you look after is, it has to be kept as you can to give that animal a good start, usually. I mean, I know that sounds probably bad coming from me because I will go to shops and you'll see a spider. And I mean, obviously, I'll know if it's old world or new world, and that's a good footing to have. But sometimes I don't know specifically the needs of that spider. But quite quickly nowadays, you can go on the right sites, you'll say, like Wrap the Board, things like that, to get the information you need to keep that properly. So within certain remits, I think that you need to plan for animals. But as I say, it should be an honour to keep an animal, not just a given. That's just my personal thoughts in any case. What else? Where did you go to do your paranormal thing last night? Oh, right, yeah. Well, to be honest with you, we go all over the country. Last night was quite lucky because we were only down the road from where we live. So it was at a place called the Old Wath Town Hall. It's quite a fantastic building, actually. There's 3 buildings in one, really. So you see the Old Town Hall there. It's got an annex on it that were built in the 60s, and underneath that is a cellar that's, I think it was originally built for during the Cuban Missile Crisis. So you can tell it's been made to be a shelter as such. But under the original town hall, the old bit, it's actually built onto 2 cottages. So the cottages, obviously, they're not sunk, it's the ground level that's come up. If you go down to the cottages underneath the town all night, you can see where windows were and where the old fireplace used to be, because there's scorch marks on it. But it is a quite insanely haunted place. In a good way, though. There's nothing that's bad there. But there's a little girl that follows around, and we've had quite a lot of communication with this little girl. We even captured her on there. We have a piece of equipment called the Kinect. For people who use Xbox, they'll know what that is. It's a special camera. We've adapted it to use it with a laptop, and we can use it to map in things that aren't there. And on one occasion, we captured this little girl sat on a chair, and there's little kids still. She was swinging her feet like this, which was amazing. And I've got that on film somewhere now. I need to get that on our YouTube site.
Yeah, we need to get it on YouTube.
Yeah, definitely.
But we are on YouTube, and we are on Facebook.
Yeah, I've said that. Yeah, for
South Yorkshire Amateur Paranormal Society. Give us a like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Have we got any more questions? That's it. Right, Eddie. Has that been answered your question right then?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Any more coming in?
Not at the moment.
Oh, right. What time are we on now? I'm just conscious I don't want to keep everybody, because I'm sure you've got better things to do. Yeah, another 10 minutes and we'll probably call it a draw. So if you've got any more questions you want to ask me or ask Tom,
I'm just going to have to move my arms again because...
Yeah, the trouble is with our filming at the moment, it's on an oldie finish film.
Like Arnie.
Okay then. All right. Well, 10 minutes before we finish, and the dogs have settled down. Isn't that right, that, isn't it, really?
Aidan's got a question for you.
Let's have a look then. I will check it.
An unstable connection.
Are you coming back?
I don't know. It just says wait while we reconnect. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're back on.
With the new worlds, if you are starting, I'm quite happy to have a speak with you and give you some information regarding them. But spiders, the majority of them are quite happy as long as, if they kept it, but obviously I can talk you through that. Reptiles, depending on what type of reptile, whether it's nocturnal or eating sources you need for them to keep them correctly. So there's all that you need to factor into the price of keep. So it depends. If you've got money to play with, the choice is yours. But I'd say, I mean, I know for a fact that I'm not making fun of that by any stretch of my mind. I was there. I've done that. I've gone through that. But your first tarantula is something special. And you get to see that tarantulas are not the spiders you see in your house. They're almost a completely different animal. It's just amazing. I mean, I've fallen in love with every one of mine. And it's nice because I get to meet people in Durham Valley Pet Centre that come in that are arachnophobes. And I'm quite happy to do workshops with them where we get them holding them, get them used to them. And the watching people's faces when they actually walk across your hands for the first time, and it's never what they expect. And I love seeing that. I mean, there was a video up on these earlier of a member of the family who owned the pet shop that had a bad fear of spiders, and I let a spider run across her hand, and she was amazed. She was absolutely amazed. They're not what you think they are. They're just a completely different experience. So, if I were you, Eddie, I'd go for a spider, mate, definitely. What else have we got now? Have we missed?
And the water, which I believe is Kevin again. Yeah. How was your scorpions?
Oh yeah, my scorpions are fine. They're all doing really well. In fact, one of them was shedding tonight. We found it, didn't we, halfway through?
Yeah, because it was like, we can't tell because it was like falling around, but...
Well, it was stationary one and it's starting to lift, yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's anybody out there that's got any links for people who have species like Uthos and some of the more exotic scorpions. I'm struggling to get hold of them. So if anybody's got any links or out like that, if you could leave anything in the notes, please, I'd be really thankful for that. I'm struggling to get anything near